Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and I'd like to announce the prize to give away this week. But I want to tell you the backstory first. So, as you know, I was in a conference or at a conference in Chicago for a couple days last week. And one of the sessions I went to was talking about teaching empathy and using language and structures and practices in the classroom that would help students understand and gain empathy. And it really got me thinking about SEL, social emotional learning. And it seems like when social emotional learning kind of first came into existence as far as like educational buzzwords, that people kind of considered that as like something you had to teach, like a curriculum or something. And now that we've had social emotional learning in our language for a while, the movement is really that social emotional learning is just part of the ways that we are. It's like ways of being. Um, it says a whole different thing besides a worksheet versus a way of being, an activity versus a mindset. So, bringing social and emotional learning into the ways that we are, the ways that we do business, kind of embedded in every single aspect of activities and aspect of the learning environment, that's like a whole other level to take your social emotional learning. And so I thought the theme this week could be related to social emotional learning because that's what I had learned about last week at the conference. So I just Googled social emotional learning, and I like this little graphic that you see on the screen: self awareness, self management, responsible decision making, relationship skills, social awareness. If we could get those five things into the ways that we communicate with students, I think we could really grow students' emotional intelligence. So the prize this week is actually going to be kind of a takeoff on that concept. Um, 48 mindfulness brain breaks. I bought these off Teacher Pay Teacher. And the reason I bought them is because it seems to me like one of the best ways to incorporate mindfulness is in transition. Um, when students are transitioning between activities or transitioning even between locations in a school building, these are great places to incorporate mindfulness activities. And so I know many of you already use some breathing techniques. I saw an 8-sided breathing at Neponset, which I really, really liked. I'll show you that later this week. But here are just some different um, cards. You can make these into cards, or the uh, the Teacher Pay Teacher suggestion is to make them on use these little circles, kind of make them on craft sticks, and then have like a little bucket of them, and you just pull one out and you say, okay, as we move toward our math lesson, we're going to do wave breathing anyway. And so teaching students explicitly the skills of mindfulness and then giving them the tools that they can use on their own, I think is a great way to incorporate mindfulness and social emotional learning into the ways of being. This is the way we do business. This is the way we address our minds and our emotions so that we can get the best out of our learning environment. So, if you're interested in this prize, 48 mindfulness brain break activities, then fill out the survey and I'll see you later this week. Have a great week.